Hi, I'm Tanya Guidry, and welcome to Louisiana Art Beat, a series that shines light on the incredible artists and creative culture right here in Louisiana. This series is made possible through Explore Louisiana and produced by Chillary Films. We are proud to showcase the Terrebonne Fine Arts Gallery, a true cultural destination where local talent comes to life. Hi everyone, we're here at Terrebonne Fine Arts Guild. My name is Tanya Guidry and I'm here with Adrian Naquin, one of our member artists here. Adrian, thank you for being with us today. And how about let's start with your journey. Where did you start and what brought you to where you are today as an artist?
Okay. Well, basically, I was born and raised in Thibodaux, just a little ways that way. And I really feel blessed to have been born in Louisiana. So many cultural and enriching experiences, and subject matter has always been pretty important. I graduated from LSU in architecture and design, and left Louisiana for about 30-something years, chasing my career. Was pretty fortunate to be able to specialize in restaurants designs.
Oh, nice.
So I enjoyed that. It was great career. Some designers only get to do hospitals, so
Wow.
I felt good about that. Anyway, I've lived in a couple of states and worked on projects basically throughout the United States. Recently, a few years back, returned to Louisiana, and now that I'm retired, I've moved back to Thibodaux, my hometown, and I've just been blessed with a lot less stress and a lot more free time. I had taken one course while I was at LSU in watercolors, and never had a chance to play with that, through that whole career. But now that I'm finished with that, I've been dipping back into it and really enjoying it.
Awesome.
So it's great to be part of the gallery.
Well, we love having you here, and you do contribute quite a bit. So how would you describe your art as a whole?
Well, I really love watercolor. I've tried
Okay.
a few other medias, or at least dip my toe into them, and I really liked it because it was such a open-ended media. Being able to master it over your lifetime. A lot of it has to do with control and yet no control. So that dichotomy has always interested me. Another thing I like about watercolor is it's so easy. It's portable. In fact, all I need to do a watercolor is this right here.
No excuses.
Which,
that's
makes
so
it really
easy.
easy, not having to get into easels or some of the support equipment for other medias.
True.
And because of that, I've been enjoying doing a lot of plein air painting. Plein air painting is basically painting on site rather than in your studio. And I
With
like
something like that, I mean,
right,
you could easily,
In fact, it's funny. All you have to do is add water to that satchel. And it's funny, the only thing you can't bring, TSA won't allow you to bring water, so it's never really been a problem.
Right. But every hotel has water. I've done that before too. I've similar to what you have, and just in the hotel room when I travel, my art journal, and just put some water in a cup and you're good to go,
Right. And actually, it's funny, I've started a tradition of always grabbing water from wherever I'm painting, so it's like a little layer of irony, I guess. I'm still developing my style. Some of my favorite artists include like Winslow Homer and John J. Audubon and Charles DeMuth. But I get inspiration from everybody and everything around me. I trying to loosen up. I think my architectural background kind of it made it a little harder for me to loosen up, but
The
with
design
time,
structure type thing, yeah.
and I'm learning to loosen up, so I think I'm heading in the right direction. I also enjoy some of the YouTubes. There's so much knowledge out
So do
there
I.
available
So do
for
I.
free, and
YouTube University.
yeah, really. And on Ian Roberts and Tim Wilmot are two English painters that of watercolors that I enjoy watching too. As far as tips, hadn't been doing watercolor long enough to really know what I'm doing.
But you do teach classes here every once in a while.
Yeah, once in a while.
You've taught classes here.
I would say it's interesting because in this media, as opposed to oils, where you basically go from dark to light, and watercolor's the exact opposite. You start with light and then add darkness into it.
Right.
Because of that, it's really important to understand shading. So I'd recommend someone who's into watercolors to do a value study. I find that very helpful. As well as understanding that the initial wash, and this is something I didn't catch for a long time, the initial wash, you're just putting the highlights of the sun. And when you finish that step in the painting, it can look pretty revolting, ugly even. But during the second phase is when you'll start adding structure to the painting, and it really kind of goes from there.
Well, on that topic, your art features structures. Like some people do. I know you do wildlife, but at the same time, there's structures in your painting. Like you do a lot of like house type structures and boat type structures, that kind of thing, docks and wharfs. Louisiana related, but at the same time, there is a lot of structure to your art, which maybe now I realize that comes from your background.
Yeah, I guess so.
So you have to have a really good handle on perspective.
Right.
Perspective and value.
Right.
Definitely.
And I'd recommend no matter what media you might be into, practicing drawing, because that's where it all starts. Even if you want to fudge off of that drawing, understanding what you're trying to draw is going to ensure success.
Right, right.
And gallery-wise, and the last tip that I've learned from many sources is don't use the black that comes with the set. Make your own black, and it's a lot more interesting.
Every art teacher out there will love that you said that.
Right. It seems pervasive for sure. Anyway, I've been a member of the art gallery for 3 years. I find it's very beneficial to have other artists supporting you, talking to you, free critiques, and just the idea that they're putting out work, so I need to keep up and try to get some of my work done. As far as the public, I think the public just should come to the gallery more often. It's really a benefit. It's free. How many times do you get entertained, educated, and it's free? So, you know, some other galleries a little hoity-toity. We tend to be a little bit more casual, and I think it's can make a good outing, if you will. Another thing, it's good, to come in, possibly see something you're interested in. We've got a lot of great artists in all subject matter, and they're
a little bit of everything. We have jewelry, we have sculpture, we have photography, we have watercolor, alcohol ink, oil paintings, mixed media, and we have acrylic, people who just paint acrylic paint. A little bit of really everything here that you can come by and see. And we will be having a Christmas show as well this year. So it's a great place to come by and I mean, if you go and buy a gift card for a meal for Christmas for somebody, they eat it and it's gone.
Right.
Whereas if you buy a painting that represents the culture here, or a photograph that represents the culture here, you have something that lasts forever. You could literally hand it down to your kids eventually. So it's worth definitely whatever you're going to pay. And we have a good range of prices here as well.
Right. Now, I was going to say too, it's so interesting because everybody's influenced by the local culture, and it's really cool to come here and sometimes you'll see the same subject but done by different artists, and it's just pow.
We just happen to be blessed to live in such a beautiful place.
Rich place,
Louisiana is it's unlike any other state, and we have so much that we can pull from in our art. So
I feel pretty fortunate to have found my home base before I left.
Same.
And like you were saying, a lot of local artists, if you can come by and support the local artists, that's a good thing. You're helping to support the Terrebonne economy. And one thing I noticed, the gallery pricing is a lot more value oriented than, say, a New Orleans gallery. So I invite you to come by and check us out. We've got some good art that might fill a little space in the wall in your house.
Thank you, Adrian. I appreciate it. Thank you for being with us today.
Thank you. My pleasure.